Greetings, fellow traders. Bob here. It's time for the Lunchtime Market Update for Thursday, October the 22nd, 2020. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left off, where we are in the market here today. So SPX still an inside month. We're down about 3 points right now, upper shadow off the upper Bollinger Band here on the inside month. Weekly chart again, about a day and a half left here to see how this week finishes up. Will it finish with an evening star reversal, or is wave 4 in? Right, so it looks okay right here. We still haven't intersected the top of wave 1, and we are still holding that prior resistance level here as support. So let's see if this is the end of it and this thing starts to work its way up for a wave 5 up. Let's take a look at the SPY and see how things are moving here today. They were moving this morning. Right now they're chopping around. So really low volume right now on the SPY. Let's take a look at the S&P futures so you can see what we were looking at this morning. We got some great trades in this morning in the group here today. We'll take a look at those in a little bit here. So so far on the S&P, these are the our levels played out really well this morning. We were channeling up this morning. We got above these levels right here. We actually didn't short right at the high right here, but once we broke down into the channel this morning, nice inside 5 down. This gives a beautiful trade to the downside, and we rode this thing down. I rode it here, but it still got to the next signal zone here before bouncing, but this is a great area for a dip buy right here. That's 2 signal zones and basically a wave 5 finish, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got a huge bounce off of that one on more stimulus progress type stuff. So anyway, now we're just kind of bouncing between zones right now, so we're kind of in the choppy area. Let's take a look at the MES. So MES, all right, let's take a look and see. So we've got our old geometric line here, still playing out a little bit. Let's take a look at this. Activate. There, good. And let's get this one here. There. Awesome. So still just kind of basically just triangulating here, big picture type stuff, but great bounces here today. So that was awesome. Let's say with the Qs. I know we had a request out there for that, but we always review the Qs and we always review Tesla. So the Qs this morning, again, big drop here out of its, we were wondering if this is going to be a bear flag today. It was a little bit of a short range right here, but we broke out of the channel with some pretty good authority here this morning, which gave a nice bounce. A little bit of a retrace right here. It just didn't get enough volume or energy here to really kind of push down as retrace, but the day's not over yet, so we'll see how that goes right there. IWM, again, up here today, pretty decently, right? The banks have been super duper strong. We got a nice rally in the airlines today too, so that's definitely something to take note of. So it was really all about those. We'll take a look at JP Morgan a little bit. We pointed that out this morning on the bullish side. We even posted in the public Twitter letting you guys know that AMD and the banks were strong, so that was good here too. Apple, kind of an interesting little pullback here off its 382, but just kind of slow, choppy type grindy action, so no real momentum off of that one. Let's take a look at Tesla, but that did give a nice move down this morning. We pointed that out today as well. Tesla, again, after earnings, it pretty much came back into yesterday's range and now kind of chopping around. This is about a 50% retrace from the highs here, so just kind of chopping in that area here. It could be working on a bull flag, so again, just need some real volume right here. It seems like volume's really kind of tapered off here this afternoon. So good stuff. Let me show you what we looked at here today. So one of the big ones was AMD that we pointed out this morning. Actually, a member pointed this out this morning. Said, hey, take a look at AMD. And what a great move this morning. It just was a fantastic momentum move from the lows. Nice inside 5 up and gave a great push here. And then we got a lot of upper shadows right here, and it kind of came down with the rest of the market. But another great one this morning that we pointed out was JP Morgan. The banks were strong today. Bank of America was strong, and this just had relative strength. As we always talk about looking at sectors that have relative strength, and this was just moving today. So when the market flushed, right, we had a little turnover in the banks, but again, the banks continue to stay strong here today, and this is a big move on JP Morgan. We pointed this out as a long idea earlier here, and look how high it's gone from that. Pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look at DKNG, a couple chart requests out there. So DKNG, still kind of working on that downtrend, guys. I've been talking about this on the live streams for a while, and really it is just down to the cloud right here. So like we said, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets down out of the cloud and just starts to chop for a while. It's really been kind of like an A-type pattern right here. Again, big epic move up, down again. I wouldn't be surprised if we get down to these levels here and just kind of chop maybe before earnings, and maybe they'll get a bounce, or we'll see where it goes on that one. But pretty much the overall wave count on that one's really been disrupted by that down move. So we've got that going on here. Zoom, another one out there. So again, a little bit of follow through from yesterday, but again, it was all about the evening star reversal follow through yesterday, right? So we had, or 2 days ago, right? So yesterday's the follow through, but here's your evening star reversal right here, and you got nice follow through on that one here today. Still a little bit weak, but kind of hanging in there a little bit here on on Zoom is the market chop. So we talked about a potential pop this morning on Roku. It did give a nice move here this morning. It was kind of one of the stronger names going into the open today, and it was kind of holding up nicely and gave a real big pop this morning before the reversal. And so now it's just kind of below the 15 hour below. So this might be, looks like about a 382 retrace on that one. So kind of keep an eye on that there. T-Doc. Okay, another interesting one here. So a little bit rough on the intraday action. Let's take a look. Big drop from yesterday, and you can see here on the weekly chart a lot of upper shadows. But this thing has just been kind of messy. Nasty candle yesterday. We are kind of testing the prior day's lows, but it's got lots of lower shadows right here to contend with. See if it does work its way down. See how it holds the 50-day moving average on T-Doc. Another one, Piton. Again, guys, nice follow through the downside on this one here. We got a gap down here this morning on a downgrade. Came back up, retested yesterday's lows, so filled that gap here this morning, then back down again on Piton. So pretty cool intraday and daily action on that one. Finally, just kind of keep an eye on space right here. This is pretty interesting. I like the inside day so far. So it had a nasty down move yesterday. This could be a pause candle for some more downside movement on it. So just keep an eye on space as well going into tomorrow. So anyway, guys, good stuff. Let's see what the market has in store for the rest of the day. Right now, a little bit of chop, but sometimes the longer the chop, or the bigger the chop, the bigger the pop, or the bigger the drop. So let's see how that goes here into the rest of the day. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your trading day, and stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game, and I'll talk to you guys soon.